fuck, man? Oh. That's all right. Shit. Man, it's cold in here, man. Shit. Hmm. What's up, Jeremy? What's up, Zach? What's up, Brian? What's up, Vegan Knowledge? Shit, what the fuck just happened? What's up, soldier? Where's oh shit. Oh, there we go. How did I Oh, there we go. Is that okay? I don't know how the fuck I did that. That's gonna make shit that's gonna make shit more complicated. How the fuck let me see if I could do this another way. No, I can't. What's up, Jerson? I feel like I'm fucking that up. Thank you, brother. Salute to you. Salute. I'm feeling good, Zach. How you doing, brother? Sheesh. Man, this orange smells so good. What's up, Lato? The Asian yellow pears. They round. They look like apples. What's up, Gary? Yeah, I had one of them before. I ain't like it. I don't like pears, period, though. Hoo. They've been out of these. They've been selling. I just found out today why I could never find them because they always selling out. Mm. I got there today though. I'm about to show y'all my bowl. I got there today. They was just putting them out. Show y'all my bowl. Oh shit. I just dropped a couple. But look at that. Fuck. It's too many. There we go. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Come on, man. Come cut it out, man. That's good eating right there. That is good eating. I just look at it though. Just look at it. That's what wealth look like to me. That's what being rich look like. That's what being wealthy look like. That's what being blessed look like. Whatever you want to say. Mm. And they so good. That's a snake plant, Gary. I got that bitch big too. It's big. That's my biggest one. I got 3 of them. What's up, Stephanie? Yes, sir, soldier. I just like looking at it. Do I stay in the hot? No, I stay in Cleveland. It snowed here today. It was pretty cold here today too. What's been your experience with pineapple? I can't do it, man. I love pineapple too. I love pineapple, and I just can't eat them, man. Like it like fucks with my mouth. And people, like every time I say this, people always say that's because it's not right. And I think it's just because that's just the fucking pineapple. Because I've bought pineapple, like every single pineapple I've ever had has had that same effect on my mouth. Like you can't tell me I've never eaten a ripe pineapple. And I bought pineapples and just let them sit. Like just let them sit forever before I open it. And it's always the same thing. I could eat a little bit. Like I can't eat a whole pineapple in one sitting because it'll start fucking with my mouth and my tongue. And I don't like that. And it's the same thing with kiwis too. I just found out. I bought some kiwis. I ate 2 kiwis. It fucked my mouth up. I mean, my mouth was fucked up for like a couple, like 2 or 3 days. I felt like I had sores all on the inside of my lip. I didn't know kiwis did that. What's up, Carl from Australia? How you doing, gorgeously designed? Yeah, I don't like the cold either, Stephanie. I mean, you know, how they say that? You, I forget how they say that. I mean, I enjoy it. You know, I enjoy it because I kind of, it's like, what else I'm gonna do? Be miserable all winter? You know what I'm saying? So I learned how to enjoy it, but I don't. Yeah, it's not my favorite. The green kiwis bother me, but not the yellow ones. Hey, Brian, have you ever had the red kiwis? Nah, Gary, I get my plants from a plant store, man. All these came from a local plant store. Every plant I got. I go to the same plant store. What's up, Jose? What fruit would you recommend to flush yourself out? Any hydrating fruits. Any hydrating fruits. These, anything. Grapes, melons. I would probably say I would say melons. If I wanted to like flush myself out the fastest, I would go with melons. I would go with melons. But any like your citrus fruits, like not I don't know, not necessarily lemons. I'm talking about just eating fruit. I'm not talking about drinking it. So, but just as far as eating fruit goes, I would go with melons. But like I say, anything hydrate, any of your hydrating fruits would do that. Grapes, berries, citrus, any of them. Fruits like bananas, dates, avocados, nuts, seeds, they're not going to flush you out. You want the more hydrating fruits. Cucumbers would be a great one too. Cucumbers would be sheesh. Cucumbers, anything like that. Well, cucumber is a melon too, though. So there you go. What's up, Tammy? How you doing? Hell no, I don't take no vitamins. Here go my vitamins right here. I don't take shit. I eat fruit. That's it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Dragon fruit. There you go, Jose. Love Freely said dragon fruit cleaned her out. Dragon fruit, especially the yellow one, this is what everybody say. It will send you to the bathroom. I've heard the yellow dragon fruit compared to like a laxative. I'm doing good, Tammy. Thank you for asking. Thank you, Lacey, and welcome to the live. Hey, let me say this to y'all before we get too deep in. If you're talking to me, then put my name in your comment because to let me know that you're talking to me because I know y'all have conversations going in the chat and like I read that shit wrong sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll see somebody say something and I think they talking to me and then I'll reply and you know, kind of like in a snapping kind of way and they wasn't even talking to me. So like that shit happened like some lives ago. So now if you talking to me, just put my name in there. Otherwise, unless I know for sure you're talking to me, I'm not gonna respond. I'm gonna assume you're talking to somebody else. How long? What's up, Lena? And welcome to the live. How long does it take to rebuild on water fruit? What do you mean? I don't understand your question. What do you mean rebuild? What about papaya seeds for cleaning you out? I don't know about that. I wouldn't eat no seeds to clean, like to flush you out. I've heard papaya seeds are good for parasites. I wouldn't use seeds to flush my system out. I have to think about like I don't know. What if you had like a bucket or something that you wanted to flush out? You would use water, right? You wouldn't use dirt or gravel or rocks. You would use water. So you want as much water as possible, right? So that's how, like with the body, the more you want liquid to flush it out. I would eat. I would probably go with honeydew. Just because that's a preference. I mean, that's just one of my favorites right now. Watermelon would be a real good one. Watermelon would be great if you could get it. I mean, there's people getting watermelon already. So let me text my son because he other day his motherfucking ass had the heat on like 1,000. To cleanse, I don't know. Like you can't put a time on it. There's no way to put a time on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, everybody's different. Like we all have different histories. I don't know how bad the like your body is on the inside. I don't know nothing about your body and what's going on inside. There's no way I could give you a time. But I mean, what I could tell you is you get on them fruits and you don't eat nothing else, and you're gonna clean your body out. That's all I can tell you. I can't tell you how long that'll take for you. Fruit bot, fruit bot water. What is fruit bot water? I don't know what that is, Stephanie. And hey, when you say my name, you don't have to say Kev Ramon. You could just say Kev. And that's a lot of extra typing. You don't have to put all that in there. Like if you just say Kev, I know that you talking to me. I'm save y'all on some typing. I've recently took rotten flesh out of my diet. It's been 5 weeks and my stomach literally lost an inch and a half in waist size. Well, congratulations to you, Lacey. You got to be happy about that. That got to feel good, don't it? I know that feels good. I was talking to a guy in Whole Foods today because he seen me grabbing all these oranges. Like it was he worked there. He was the one putting the oranges out. And he seen me like he had this big box that he was taking them out the box and putting them in the bin. And I was taking them out of his box and putting them in my cart. And I already had my bags in my cart, so I'm just putting them in the bag. And he asked me about the juice, like the oranges, like, what are you doing with all those oranges? Are you juicing them? And then, we got into a conversation because I just explained to him that, he asked me how long would it take me to eat them? Because after he asked me what I juice them, I said, no, I'm eating these. And he was like shocked, like, how long would it take you to eat all those? And I was like, it won't take long because all I eat is fruit. And so then that turned into like another conversation. And he was telling me about how he had to stop eating animals because it was fucking his stomach up. And he didn't want to stop, because he loved it. He loved eating them so much. but he said he couldn't. He tried like all of it, like all the animals, all the most common animals. He couldn't eat none of them, just making him sick. People think they like eating, and they really don't like eating animals. When I realized this about myself, I mean, it just helped me to stop eating so many things when I realized I didn't even like it. Because if you really like eating animals, you'll eat the flesh raw. Like you won't have to cook it, you won't have to put seasoning on it, sauce. Like you don't have to do nothing. You just open the package and just eat it out the package raw if you really like it. No human likes the way animal flesh tastes. No human likes the way it tastes. That's why you gotta do so much shit to it to make that nasty ass shit taste good. When I became aware of that for myself, I just stopped eating a lot of shit. Cause I just tell myself, like, you don't even like it. Why are you eating it? Like, why are you making that taste good? You don't even like it. I stopped eating a lot of shit when I became aware of that. Hey, Garden of Treats, DM me. I'll send you an address for some seeds. I don't have a garden, but I'm supposed to be starting one this year. One of my friends is gonna help me start a garden. So yeah, if you DM me, man, I would garden. Well, I'm assuming you're a guy, but yeah, I would love some seeds. Something that'll reproduce this year. I don't know how to say your name. She is rising. She. I'm trying to figure your name out, and I'm not getting it. She is rising. But thank you anyway for your comment. I appreciate that. And you know I'm gonna keep spitting. I'm gonna keep spitting. It ain't gonna stop. Can you share a list of the best fruits, especially the hydrating ones? Shit, I can share, I mean, what I know. There's so many fruits that I've never even seen or heard of, but you know, citrus, like all your oranges, all your oranges, grapefruits, uh, your berries, strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, grapes, all your melons. It's what? No, I ain't gonna say all your melons, but pretty much all your melons. Honeydew, cantaloupe, honeydew before cantaloupe though, but honeydew, cantaloupe, of course, watermelon blows them all out the water. Cucumber. Uh, I would say if you can eat pineapple, I would say pineapple. These are like I think these I would say these are lower on the list though. Mango, mango. For me, mangoes are really, really juicy, but they're not really hydrating to me. Um, those are the main ones that I could think of off the top of my head right now. Like I would gravitate towards the melons. I mean, I have been gravitating towards the melons. So, like, out of all of those, the melons are top tier. And that's my opinion. That's my opinion. Melons are top tier when it comes to hydrating fruits. I mean, they definitely are the most hydrating because cucumbers are about 96%. I'm going to say H3O2. I'm not going to say water. But cucumbers are like around 96%. Watermelon is like around 92%. There's no other fruits that has a higher liquid content than melons that I know of. So one last time, I never ate pumpkin, Billy, and welcome to the live. I never ate pumpkin. Pumpkin nasty as fuck. I eat pumpkin seeds, but I've never eaten pumpkin. These are, I am having, I used to wouldn't eat these because I thought they was like, they used to be really ugly to me. Now these are so beautiful to me now. But that's what I'm having, Christina. I have a buddy with health issues, and I asked would he stop eating animal flesh in order to heal, and he replied no. See, like, and people think, you know what I'm saying? People always people act like, I be talking to people sometime, man, they get on my nerves because they act like don't nobody know what they doing. And if people just knew the truth, then they wouldn't eat the way they eat. And I be telling like you full of shit. Stop making excuses for people. People know what they doing. People like, hey, my mom been smoking over 60 years. She don't want to stop smoking. There's a lot of people like they don't care about. A lot of people eat animals and all kind of shit. Like they don't care if it increases their chance of catching cancer. They don't care about no cancer, no diabetes, no. They don't care about none of that shit. They don't care about having a heart attack. They don't care about none of that shit. Like I just seen someone in the comments on a post earlier today. This dude had his fucking stomach replaced, and someone was in the comments and they said I believe it's the same post, but they said you only live once. And this is the attitude a lot of people have. You only live once. And or no, not you only live once, but life is short. Eat what you want. That's just the attitude a lot of people have. Life is short, eat what you want. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Like I'm not surprised by that at all. That's a lot of people's mentality. It don't matter. Like I used to work with a guy who had throat cancer and he had I guess like his esophagus removed. And he had like a pipe. It was a pipe inserted right here. And he couldn't talk. But with that pipe, if he covered up the hole, then he could talk. But he sounded like he didn't have a regular voice. Like his voice sounded really froggy. This motherfucker had this device in his throat and was still smoking cigarettes. he's not gonna stop smoking. He don't give a fuck. Like the only way he gonna stop smoking is if he die. Like people like to do what they like to do. People think that everybody cares about their health. Not everybody cares about their health. Most people don't care about their health. And you can see this just when you look around society. That's why McDonald's is so popular and Starbucks and Papa John's and Pizza Hut and Burger King. All these places are so popular because people don't care about their health. It's not because people don't know. Nobody goes to Starbucks thinking what they're about to order is healthy. Nobody goes to McDonald's or none of these places with healthy eating in mind, with nutrition in mind. People don't give a fuck about that shit. So, and that's just an example of that. What's up, Diana? Welcome to the live. You've been eating a lot of oranges. Yeah, I just like I've been going. Let me show you. I gotta show you my bowl, man. I gotta show you my bowl. But yeah, I got so many because every time I went to the store, they didn't have them. Like nowhere had them. So I called them today. They was putting them out on the floor. So I'm like, I'm about to get me a whole bunch of these. So I haven't even had, I've had I haven't had these in a while. I have had like mandarin. I just stocked up on those too. What's up, Billy? Welcome to the live. When I move to any Caribbean country, I'd have to visit first. I've never been to one. I mean, it sounds good though. It sounds good. You think a pumpkin is also in the melon family? Man, you know I'm about to look that shit up. Are pumpkins are melons? That's crazy. It makes sense. I mean, like when you think about the shape of a pumpkin, like it kind of make a little bit of sense. But they nasty as fuck. I don't know what happened to the pumpkin. But yeah, so bam, I just learned something. Pumpkins are melons. How many people knew that? I like pumpkin seeds. Barely. Barely. They're not that great. But they all right though. I can eat pumpkin seeds, but the pumpkin, like, it's such a dry. Oh man, it's so dry. That thing is horrible. Sheed is rising like the sun. Sheed. Okay, so your name is Sheed. Sheed. I got you now. Sheed is rising. I didn't know what the sheed part was. Hey, I appreciate that garden of treats. Watermelon seeds. That's you. Hey, you are. I think you may already know. That's my shit. Man, I'm hoping to eat some watermelon from my backyard this year. That would be so dope. Man, I just envisioned it, just having big ass watermelon all over the backyard. Man. What's up, common sense? Welcome to the live. Yeah, there's no such thing as cooked food though. Only reason people cook is because they can't eat what they want to eat. It's inedible in its natural state. So if it's inedible in its natural state, it's not food. So they use heat to denature it and make it edible. So that's not even food. What up, Mookie? Welcome to the live. I was about to ask you where you from too, Mookie. So y'all got watermelon in Chicago already? I heard people actually grill pineapple and watermelon. I don't know. Like it wouldn't surprise me. I don't know why. I ain't eating that shit. You done fuck the whole fruit up when you do that. That's disrespectful. Ooh, wee. That's what's up, Mookie. That's what's up, man. We don't have watermelon yet. But I've been thriving off the honeydew and the cantaloupe though. So I ain't even tripping. Like for real. Like the honeydew, man. I done fell in love with honey. Well, I ain't gonna say fell in love, but like honeydew, that's become one of my favorite fruits. Man, I be fucking some honeydew up. And cantaloupe. Cantaloupe too. What's up, Danigi? I am. That's what I'm on. Mono eating, that's what I'm on. Like that's for life. Let me see if I how many days I've been mono eating. That's for life. I ain't so it's been 26 days. Sheesh, that's it. So nothing really to talk about. But yeah, like I'm back on the mono eating. Like it's for shit. I had over 100. I'm I don't even remember. I had quite a few days of mono eating in though, and then I gave it all up. Like I lost it because I fell off. I didn't really fall off, but I got underweight, so I started eating. You know, I stopped mono eating to put weight on. I didn't know how else to do it, and so I'm starting back over with the mono eating, but I haven't been having any trouble like with weight the way I've been eating lately. Just mono eating, and so yeah, it's for life this time. Thoughts on peanuts? I don't like them, but peanuts are fruits though. Peanuts are classified as legumes, and legumes are classified as fruits. Um, I don't like them. I don't really have no thoughts on them. I mean, if you like them, then enjoy. I don't like them though. I've tried raw peanuts, like not roasted, not salted. Because if you roast them or put salt on, you could make them taste good. I'm just talking about just raw peanuts. I ain't like them. I tried them. I was like, So I mean, I don't have no thoughts on them other than that. I just don't like them. Hey, Kev, I believe fruits can heal yeast out the body. Do you believe it or do you know it? I'm sure Florida got the watermelons rolling in. Is that? I just know. I don't even question that. Like, did y'all ever even stop having watermelon? Like, y'all got beautiful weather all year round. Yeah, see, yeah, you try them bitches raw. They not to me. They not good raw. But you could roast, man. You could roast almost any. I mean, shit. People roast dead birds and love them. If you could make a dead bird taste delicious by roasting it, then you could make some peanuts taste delicious by roasting them. That roasting them, man, that shit is trickery. That shit is sorcery. I stay away from that shit. It makes you it makes you like things that you don't like. And it makes it possible to eat things that you would never eat. That's sorcery, man. I stay away from that shit. That's salt too. That's salt too. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. And then when they roast and salt it, hey, they know what they doing. They know what the fuck they doing. When they roast and salt, you in trouble. That's like crack. I stay away from that shit. I ain't fucking with that shit. Y'all not getting me again. Like y'all, they had me once. You're not getting me again. It's all about elevation. It's all about the how did that say? The evolution of consciousness. It's all about the evolution of consciousness. Sheet is rising. So a garden of treats. So peanuts grow. I didn't know peanuts grew on plants. They don't grow out the ground, like kind of like like real low to the ground, like vegetables. What's up, Harvir? Yeah, that's yeah. I believe it, Zach. I believe it. I think I'm gonna be coming. I think I might be coming to Florida this year. I think I might be seeing. I've never been to Florida. I think I might be coming to Florida this year. Yeah, roasted and salted is like crack, and just roasted is probably like weed. Just hey, yeah. They roasted and salted. They trying to kill you. Just roasted though. It's some of them nuts like I tried a Brazil nut roasted and they were good. I tried a Brazil nut raw. It was nasty. I couldn't even do it. I used to fuck peanuts up though. Like them fucking planters peanuts as a kid, roasted and salted. I used to fuck them up. But I yeah. So I don't even mess with peanuts, man. Peanuts grow on the roots. They grow on the roots of the plant. Really. That salt is wicked common sense. That's no lie. Salt is, that's an evil motherfucker. Salt will trick you into eating anything. Hey, when I come to Florida, man, it's gonna be about more than watermelon because y'all like fucking fruit capital down there. Y'all like the fruit capital of the United States. So I'm gonna be like a kid in a toy store, man. So peanuts are the only plant that produces a flower and it drops into the ground and then the peanut grows. Very interesting. That is very interesting. So the peanut plant produces a flower. The flower drops into the ground. Wait, how does the flower drop into the ground? You didn't say the flower drops on the ground. You said the flower drops into the ground. Like, how does it get into the ground, like underground? How does that happen? What's up? Why not love oneself? I got to come up with a nickname for you. Oh, you like them? You like the Brazils and the walnuts. I had some walnuts today. They cool. The Brazil, I ain't like the Brazils, but the raw walnuts are cool. I had some raw sprouted ones. Everything grows from ground first. I mean, when you're talking about fruit, even vegetables, yeah. If that's what you're talking about, yeah. But what about what I just read though? Common sense about, and this is the guy who left this comment about the peanuts. He's I don't know, I guess he's like a farmer or something. Garden trees, what you do? Are you like a farmer? Well, anyway, like he has peanut plants. And so he said the peanut plant produces a flower, and then the flower falls into the ground, and then it produces a peanut like underground. What about that? What's up, Monica? Welcome to the live. I was about to say it's nice seeing you, but I don't see you. But it's nice hearing from you. How you been, Monica? I used to eat those roasted and salted wonderful pistachios. Them motherfuckers are the devil. For real. Shit. It was almost as addicting as potato chips. Yeah, I don't know how I would. I don't know. I don't know how I would rate those. Those motherfuckers are the devil though. I don't fuck with them. Like pistachios are already good by themselves, just raw. And then you gonna add all of that sorcery to it. Oh no, those motherfuckers too good. Like I stay away from anything that's too good. If it's too good, I don't even want it. I don't even want it. That's what's kept me from doing a lot of like harder drugs. Like I don't want to feel that fucking good. You know, when I see how people like what people do for different drugs, I don't want to feel that good. Yeah, me out here like that. No, I'm good. I'm good. I don't even think you supposed to feel that good. Like that's like forbidden territory right there, man. That's like a no trespassing area. Like you're not supposed to feel that fucking good that you start selling your kids and you just disappear and you just give up your job and your house and your family and you don't give a fuck about nobody but feeling nah, that's too good. So I'm like that with the way I eat too. If I eat if it's too good, I don't even want it. Do you eat pecan? I do. I had some pecans today. Matter of fact, I bought some. They raw and sprouted, which I'm not sure what the sprouted part really means. But I can taste the difference in the sprouted ones, like the raw organic sprouted and just the raw organic. Like I could taste the difference. The raw organic sprouted, they taste fresher and they're crunchier. And the raw organics, they're a little soft. So yeah, I eat pecans though. Yeah, I just bought some. Nuts are very addictive. I take breaks from them from time to time. Yeah, I don't think I will argue that. But I will say this though. If nuts were very addictive, you couldn't take breaks from them from time to time. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they're really like I love eating. Like they're just really fun to eat. And I like eating them because I could do other things while I just, just snack on them and like I could be working and I just, and they're not messy and I could just, like I like the pistachios. So like they're really small and and they're just fun to eat. I love just eating them. But and I do see that's I do feel like they can be addictive, but if they were addictive, you couldn't just take breaks from them from time to time. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know like what the middle ground there would be. I only find nuts addictive when you roast them and salt them. Yeah, when you do that, that's a whole nother level. But see now, like that's not even natural no more. So that's a whole different level. I don't know how to say your first name, so I'm gonna say I'm just gonna call you Let's Get It. What's up, Let's Get It? Welcome to the live. Coconut, what is coconut milk? Hey, Monica, all fruit. Let's go. Let's go. What is coconut milk exactly? I said this to somebody and they said there's no such thing as coconut milk. And so like what is that? Like when you say coconut milk, are you just referring to what's in the coconut with nothing added? Long time YouTube Fruitarian Mango. Did you hear about long time blah blah from yeah, see, I wouldn't even entertain that because and I don't even know, but I'm just saying like did you hear about long time YouTube Fruitarian Mango passing away? They say from clogged arteries of the heart. Like, first of all, who is they? When you say they say, who is they? Like how I don't like how is that even possible? I don't know, like, but I don't know nothing about him anyway, so I can't even speak on that. But the first thing I would say is who is they? And how do you know they are telling the truth? Whoever they is. How do you feel about organic sprouted tree nuts? Because for some reason I don't trust it. Like I'd rather just get organic ones that are not sprouted because I feel like 9 times out of there sprouting them with the toxic tap water and still labeling it organic. But you don't know that to be true, Mello. What is 80-10-10? What exactly is that? Like I've heard that before. I don't know what that is. Like I don't know what the 10-10 is. I think the 80 is fruit, right? But what's the 10 and the 10? What's up, Erica? How you doing? Well, let me see. What the fuck? What is coconut milk? Oh, you right. I mean that's what came up, Brian. So it's just what you said. That's what came up when I looked it up. So you're taking the meat of the coconut. Yep, just like what you just said. So I don't know. I mean, you could definitely do a lot worse. You could definitely do a lot worse. Just coconut meat and blending it with water. It's like it's kind of like making a smoothie. Also, Mello's saying it's the coconut meat blended with the water from the coconut. And Brian's saying it's blended with it's just blended with water, like with just regular water. And on here it's saying it's a processed product extracted from the coconut meat. I don't know, man. Like I can't say nothing, man. That's when I just eat shit the way it is, man. I just eat shit the way it is, you know. So like for me personally, I would drink the water out the coconut, and that's as far as I go with it. I would do that. But you start blending and all, I just don't do it. So I'm not even gonna speak on that. I mean, if you like it, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Her Inc? I'm not saying all that. Backyard homesteaders. Okay. Oh, that's what's up, Gardener Treats. Audio, what's up, man? I wanted to do 190 days just juice. You a liquidarian, however you say that at that point. Why did you want to do that, Erica? Have you started that? The 190 days of juice, have you started that? And why are you doing that if it's not, if you want to share? Of course, you don't have to. Hey, that's good to hear, Erica. 80, 10, 10, 80 carbs, 10 fat, 10 protein. How do you even measure that? Like if you were on the 80, 10, 10 diet, how would you measure? Like when do you know that you reached 80% carbs? So, and then when it say carbs, that could be anything, right? Like carbs don't have to be fruit. Am I right or no? Like I don't know how that works. So carbs, fat, protein, like that could be anything, right? Or no? It's not like that doesn't like does that refer to just fruit? The 80, like the carbs, does that refer to just fruit? And then what does the fat refer to? Does that refer to fatty fruits? And then what does the protein refer to? Like I noticed it seems like people are starting to definitely like people in the medical community, they're referring to animals as protein. So like I don't even like I've been noticing they don't even say meat anymore. They say protein instead. I don't know if y'all have been noticing that same thing. But it looked like they're starting to call what they were calling meat they're like they were calling the animals meat, and now they're just calling it protein. But protein could be like a number of things too. And how do you know? Like you eating, let's just say it's fruit. I don't know, like whatever. So, like, how do you know you're at 80%? You know what I'm saying? How do you know that? Like, how does that math work? Like, how do you calculate that? And then the 10% fat, like, how do you calculate that? And the 10%, how do you calculate it? And then at the end of your day, you look at your, like, you done tracked all of this, and then you're looking at it like, yep, I hit my mark. 80%, boom, 10%, 10. That's doing too much, man. That's doing way too much. What's up, Mary? Welcome to the live. Do you eat other fruits like bell peppers and cucumbers? Uh I have. I have. I don't really like bell peppers. I've tried eating them. I don't really enjoy them. Uh Cucumbers? Ooh, I haven't eaten cucumbers in a while, but I used to eat a lot of cucumbers. I used to eat a lot of cucumbers. Is it necessary to go on a juice fast in order to benefit from eating only fruit? Well, I can only tell you what I did. I didn't go on no fast. I just started eating fruit, and I just started incorporating fruit like gradually into my diet. And eventually it became my entire diet. Like I don't understand like the going on a fast before you eat fruit thing anyway. Because I'm like, what would you do? Like what kind of fast would you do? Like what kind of fast do people recommend you do before eating fruit? Because whatever kind of fast you do, you're not gonna undo all the damage that you've done to your body over the years, over decades. You're not gonna undo all that in one fast. So I don't know. I don't understand it. Like I don't understand. Like I've heard that before. Like I've heard people suggest that and say you need to do that. I didn't do that. Like I said, I just started introducing fruits into, my daily regimen. And then I would then that eventually turned into me replacing meals with fruit meals. And then that eventually turned into me eating fruit for, a whole day. And then that eventually turned into me eating fruit for a whole year. So let me just say this again, because there's been some people come on that didn't hear me say this. If you're talking to me in the chat, then just put my name in it. So when I see your comment, I know you're talking to me. Because if I don't see my name, I'm gonna think you're just talking to somebody else. I know y'all be chatting. Y'all be chatting in the chat, talking amongst each other. So yeah, just type Kev in there just to let me know you're talking to me. How often do I work out? I was supposed to work out today, but when I got home, my son was working out, and then yeah. then I'm doing this. If I wasn't doing this, I'd have worked out after him. But so I don't know. It depends. It varies. Yesterday my workout, I jump rope. I did a jump rope workout. And I probably did about 750 jumps yesterday. And I'm just walking the dog. I got my jump rope with me, and I'll just stop, like wherever, just random place. I'll just stop and I'll just start jumping. And I was just doing sets of 75, and I probably did about 10 sets, just walking the dog. That's what I did yesterday. I was planning to work out again after that too, like my regular workout, but I didn't do that. And then so since I didn't work out today, I'm gonna work out tomorrow. So probably, I don't know. It varies, man. I'm gonna say at least 3 days a week, maybe 4. Sometimes more, sometimes less. It's all over the place. What's up, Swerve? Hey, do you eat jalapeno peppers and banana peppers? I used to. I never had banana peppers. I used to eat jalapenos. I used to couldn't find banana peppers. Now I'm starting to see them. Um, so yeah, I stopped eating them. I don't enjoy them. Them motherfuckers burn, man. I don't like them. It's like I was trying to like them, and I wanted to try cayenne. I ended up just buying the powder because I couldn't find like the actual pepper. Like I was feeling like it was just resonating with me like really strongly to eat cayenne, but I couldn't find the actual pepper. I've never seen cayenne pepper in the store. So but yeah, um, so yeah, I have. Yeah, but how do you calculate 80-10-10, Nate? How do you calculate it? How do you accurately calculate 80-10-10? Like, how do you accurately calculate when you've eaten 80% fruit? 10% fat and 10% protein. How do you calculate that? What's up, Brown Red? Welcome to the live. Yeah, them Sakaris go hard, man. Them the best dates I've ever had. Ever. Like no other date even comes close to that. I had some Sakaris. Man, I ate a lot of shit today. I had some Sakaris earlier this morning. Yeah, they way better than Medjugorje. Way better. They better than Medjugorje. They better than the Deglets. And I don't even know how to pronounce this one. The Awas, I think they pronounce Awas, AJWA. They better than those. There's a lot of dates out there though. A friend of mine, she just ordered 4 different types of dates from this the site where I get my pistachios from. And she used my I got a code. She used my code, and she got discount. Like she saved $20 off her order, and she got free shipping. And they ship fast as fuck too. Like you order some shit today, you get it tomorrow. Fast as fuck shipping. And she ordered 4 different types of dates that I never heard of before. And so I asked her to let me know how she what she thought about them. What's up, LaBash? How you been? Yeah, Diana, I would say he's full of shit. That's what I would say. I didn't do that. Is your name Kev or is it short for something else? It's short for Kevin. Do most people that eat only fruit don't need or don't use any soap or deodorants? Why is that? I don't know anybody else that only eats fruit. So I don't know how to answer that. But I can tell you like why that's the case with me, because one, we're supposed to eat fruit. Fruit is human food. It's what our bodies was designed to digest. So you're eating food. You know what I mean? Think of it like this. You if you weren't putting the correct gas in your car, right? Your car was running all fucked up, wouldn't start, sputtering, shutting off and shit while you drive, right? Because you're not putting the right gas in it, it's not running right. And then when you start putting the right gas in it, now it start running smooth. It's not cutting off no more. It's not sputtering no more. It's like running like brand new. So it's the same way with our bodies. When you eat food, when you eat the food that you're supposed to eat, when you give your body the fuel that is supposed to, that you're supposed to give it, then your body just functions optimally. But when you put shit in your body that don't belong in your body, then things like body odor happen. Body odor is a sign that you're eating shit that you're not supposed to eat. It's a symptom. That's what it is. It's a symptom of poor hygiene. Right? So that's why, especially people who eat animals. If you say like I don't know, like if you eat animals, you got to keep that shit frozen so it don't stink, because it's dead and it's been dead for weeks, for months. You got to keep it frozen so it don't stink. Well, when you thaw that shit out and you eat it, then it's going to stink inside of your body. And because we're not supposed to eat animals, your body never fully digests and eliminates all of it. So some of that stays inside of you. And then, you eating more and more and more, and it just accumulates and builds up on the inside of you, and your insides is just full of rotten flesh. So, that's the simple answer. When and see, I can't really speak for anybody. I'm the only person that I know. I'm not saying I'm the only person out there. I'm just saying I'm the only person that I know that only eats fruit. And um, fruits clean you out. You know what I'm saying? It's like people focus on external bathing, but they don't focus on internal bathing. Whereas I focus on internal bathing, right? So when you're clean on the inside, you're clean on the outside. And you can only be clean on the inside by eating what you're supposed to eat. Did that make sense to you, G Rizme? Did I say your name right? All right, all right. I'm glad that made sense to you, brother. Oh man, I'm gonna call you Christopher. Let me see if I get this first name right though. Aludio? Is that how you say your first name? Aludio? Yeah, I haven't had to wear deodorant in shit. I haven't had to wear deodorant in like 5 years. Like none, nothing. The last deodorant I used because it like the way I remember it, body odor didn't just leave me all at once. It was kind of gradual. So like the last thing I used for deodorant was uh limes. I would cut a lime. I believe it was lime. It was either lime or lemon. But I would cut it in half and I would just take half the fruit and I would just swipe, swipe, swipe. And then like I just got to a point to where I didn't need to do that no more. But that was working. That was working great. Limes. I believe it was limes is what I used, not lemon. But that was the last thing that I used. And then, after a while I didn't need to use that no more. All right, I'm gonna just call you Christopher then. Welcome to the live, Christopher. What up, Christian? How you feeling? How you feeling? Thank you, Diana. Thank you. I'm glad that helped you a little bit. Yeah, a lot of people out there, man, telling I don't know, man. Like there's people out there talking about what you need to do before like eat just fruit, and they don't even eat just fruit. And I'm not saying like I'm just saying like I've seen that. I'm not saying like Diana. I'm not saying the person you talking about. I'm not saying that's true to that person. I don't even know who that person is. I'm just saying check people's resumes. That's all I'm saying. You gotta check people's resume. People so full of shit. And everybody got something to say about lifestyles that they don't even live. So check people's resumes, man. That's all I'm saying. Person telling you what you need to do to heal, check their resume. Ask them, how you know? Did you heal of this? How you know? Because a lot of times people just repeating what they heard somebody else say, and they don't have any experience at all. People be out here telling people how to heal their bodies, and they be sick as fuck. They don't even eat food, and they be out here giving advice, telling people what to do, and people be listening. You gotta check people's resume. Like, are you even qualified to talk about what you trying to talk about? Like, what's your qualifications? That's all I'm saying. Allie, there she go. You late, Allie. Where the fuck you been? You an hour and a half late, Allie. She just came in trying to go in. How you just come in on 10 like that? You ain't even say hi, how you doing, good evening, nothing. Orange Island. So you just eating oranges, Christian? What's up, Truth Futurist? Welcome to the live. Fruit is called meat, and that's true. Fruit is the meat that we were supposed, not we were, but fruit is our original meat. It's not even just our original meat. Fruit is our meat. That's the meat we're supposed to eat. Like if you look at nuts, like I noticed this with nuts a lot. Like like pistachios, like you'll see it say pistachio meat, walnut meat, right? And then just fruits in general. Meat is just like in the Bible where it says meat, like in Genesis, it's that's just another word for food. But yeah, fruits are our meat. Fruit is the meat that we're supposed to eat. And then like mentally ill people think that the meat that we're supposed to eat is animals. They think we're supposed to kill animals and eat their flesh. But that's a mental illness to think like that. Fruit is meat, Allie. Fruit, that's the meat that you're supposed to eat. That's what's up, Christian. Hey, you didn't see my bowl, did you? Yeah, yeah, I've eaten a few of them. Like they were stacked up taller than this. I know Allie wants some. Allie, this is called a sumo orange. I know you probably don't know what fruit look like because you're used to eating rotten flesh. But that's called a sumo orange. It's a member of the citrus family. It's a fruit. Very delicious. You know what, Erica? I'm look. I'm about to break this down and make this super simple. right? Just the way for you to eat. So I was talking to someone and she was talking about nuts and just I don't know, basically like saying nuts were bad for you. Right? Eating is so simple. Just imagine you were I don't know, like out in the jungle or something, out in the wilderness, whatever, and you do away with all the labels. So there's no such thing of a fruit, a vegetable, or anything. You do away with all those labels, and you're walking and you're looking for something to eat, and everything is just green around you. All you see is just green. It's just all these little plants and bushes and green. That's all you see. And trees, green leaves. That's all you see. And you're walking. You're looking for something to eat. You're not looking at the green shit all on the ground around you because none of that is looking appealing, right? Now, if you came like as you're walking, you seen a tree and let's say these were growing off of them. These are going to stick out to you, right? You're like, wow, what's that? The reason fruits are like colored the way they are is so they would appeal to us visually, right? You look at this, you're going to say, I want to try that. I don't know what that is, but I want to taste it. And then when you peel it and you eat it, it's delicious, right? Like you don't have to do anything to this. All you got to do is peel it and eat it. Eating is really just as simple as just eat what you like. That's it. That's all it is. Just eat what you like. Fuck what people talking about. There's people that saying this fruit is bad, this fruit is da da da. Like you shouldn't eat this, shouldn't eat what you like. Like I was talking to a girl about this, and she was kind of like against eating nuts. And I said this to her. I said, if you were just kind of like roaming through the jungle, whatever, and you came upon like a pistachio tree and you were hungry and you tasted a pistachio, if you get rid of all the science and all the shit that you've heard about the way we should eat, and you tasted a pistachio, you would keep eating them. But then people like kind of learn about science. Science says this, science, and it just causes confusion and fucks people up. You would, if you were hungry and you came upon a pistachio tree, you would eat them pistachios. You know what I'm saying? You came across almond tree, a walnut tree, you would eat those. I've even heard people talk about cashews, and you probably heard it said that cashews are poisonous in their natural state, and so they have to go through this process to remove the poison from, I guess it's like the shell of the cashew, right? But I've heard people say that they've eaten raw cashews off the tree, no problem at all. Which I that wouldn't even surprise me. Like I've heard more than one person say, I've heard several people say this. So it wouldn't even surprise me that they just lied about it. That's just another lie. But if you're say like you're out roaming and you don't have no weapons, what are you going to eat? You're going to eat what tastes good. You're going to eat fruit. You're not, first of all, you won't even be able to kill an animal without a weapon. And if somehow you was able to kill an animal, you're not going to eat that. Not without fire. You're going to have to make a fire. And then you still ain't going to eat it like that. You're going to need some seasoning. Like you got to make it taste good. You don't have to make fruit taste good. You can pick fruit right off the tree and start eating. Eating is just that simple. Just eat what you like. But if you don't like it, Don't try to make yourself like it by cooking it and adding a bunch of shit to it. Like, that's just foolishness. Like, that shit don't even make sense. If it's inedible, like, animals are inedible to human beings. That's why humans don't eat animals raw. Like, humans don't eat animals nothing like carnivores or omnivores do, because it's inedible. Like, their flesh is inedible. There's no human that likes the way animals taste. That's why they do so much shit to their flesh so they can eat it. But you're violating nature's laws right there. Like, this shit is common sense. You just eat what you like. That's all I do. I just eat what I like. And if I don't like it, then I don't try to make myself eat it. I like pistachios. I'm eating them. Ignore all the labels. I don't give a fuck what it is. If I like fungus, I would eat it, but I don't. There's people that claim to like eating fungus. I don't like fungus, so I'm not eating it. I don't like plants, so I'm not eating them. I don't like vegetables, so I'm not eating them. I don't like the flesh of animals, so I'm not eating it. I like fruit. That's what I like, so that's what I'm gonna eat. And I don't give a fuck what people got to say about this or that. If I like it, I'm eating it. Now, I'm not gonna take something that's inedible and make it edible with fire, with heat, with seasonings and sauce. I'm not doing that. Like, that shit don't even make sense. And I'm not taking something that's nasty and just add a bunch of shit to it until I make it taste good so I can eat it. I'm not doing that dumbass shit either. I'm just gonna eat what I like. And if I don't like it, I'm not gonna eat it. That's just the golden rule. All you gotta do is follow that, and you'll eat the way you're supposed to eat every single time. The only, like, people fuck themselves up when they start taking shit that they don't even like and adding more shit to it that they don't even like just so they could eat it. Like, they'll take, like, the body parts of a dead bird and then coat it in flour, which they would never eat flour. They would never eat the body parts of a dead bird. But they coat that dead bird's body parts in flour, and then they take some seasonings, which they would never eat by themselves, and they dump all these fucking seasonings on it, trying to make this dead bird taste delicious. And then they stick them body parts into some fucking hot ass oil, which they would never drink. And then sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. And then they cook the shit out of it. And then they take it out. Like, you're doing too much. And then you take some sauce and you drown that shit in. That whole thing is unnatural. Like, you wouldn't eat the oil, you wouldn't eat the flour, you wouldn't eat the dead bird, you wouldn't eat the seasoning, but then you mix all that shit together and now you're eating all the things that you would never eat. That's sorcery. That's why so many people sick. That's not the way you're just supposed to eat what you like. Like, it's such common, like, common sense couldn't be any simpler. Just eat what you like. If you don't like it, don't eat it. Like, we're not out here trying to survive. You know, food is not scarce. We're not like in survivalist situations where you got to make shit taste good because you don't have any other options. People go to the grocery store and walk right past the food and go straight to all the fake shit and the rotten animal flesh. They walk right past the food and go to the chemicals, go to the artificial shit, go to the rotten flesh. You just eat what you like. If you eat what you like, you will be aligned. You will be aligned with nature's laws, and you will thrive. As simple as that. And I know I missed some comments, so let me see what y'all talking about. What's up, Cold Summer? Let's go. 32 days on fruit. That's what's up. What up, John? Welcome to the live. Avocado. What's up, Caleb? Welcome to the live. Avocados are elite. You might fuck around, make me eat one before I go to bed. Eat the rainbow. I like that. Eat the rainbow instead of the cemetery, instead of the graveyard. If those are super sweet, what's super sweet? What are you talking about, Diana? That's super sweet. You talking about? Are you talking about these? If you're talking about these sumo oranges, yeah, they are. Yep. Hey, Ali, doctors are the third leading cause of death in America. That's who you listen to? They're the third leading cause of death in America. Google it. Heart disease, cancer, doctors. You not that bright, huh? You was on a slow bus. You was on a slow bus at school. Is that how you the little short bus? I got the Bon Sour South from Miami shipped to me a few months. It was the best thing I ever tasted in my life. Oh, you talking to did TikTok ban you permanently? Not permanently. I could probably open another account. I don't know. I never tried, but I'm done with TikTok because I don't like the censorship. They used to censor the fuck out of me. They was constantly threatening to like ban me, close my account. Fuck TikTok. I could probably create another account if I want to use a different email address, but I can't do the censorship, man. It was too much censoring. Yeah, but hey, Erica, pistachios are. Let me see. Pistachios are fruits. They're called drupes, drupes, which are fleshly tree fruits containing a shell-covered seed. So yeah, pistachios are fruits, Erica. So enjoy. What's up, Joan? Welcome to the live. I like how you said that cashew fruit. I like that. I'm gonna start using pistachio fruit, walnut fruit, almond fruit. I like that. Yeah, cashews are bomb. I had to stop eating them though. Like they were too good. They were they were too good. I had to leave them alone. I love cashews. What's up, Gold? Welcome to the live. Gold just got off a 2 month seeded grape fast. Raw is law. I like that. Joan, you just came in here dropping bars. Raw is law. That's a fact. Yeah, Diane, those sumos are super sweet. They real good. TikTok co-opted by Oracle now. What do that mean? I have no idea what that means. Do I eat oats? No. Hell no. Can you eat oats in their natural state? What's up, Wayne? Welcome to the live, brother. You eat raw oats? And you don't put them in water or nothing? I ain't eating no fucking oats. Hey, people make eating so fucking complicated. I'm all about simplicity. I'm all about simplicity. And I just broke it down for y'all. I ain't eating no goddamn oats. They don't even look good. They don't even look good to me. They dry as fuck. There's no grain you can eat in its natural state. And grains are classified as fruits. But there's no grain that you can eat in its natural state. Just because it's a fruit don't mean you're supposed to eat it, or it doesn't mean that you should eat it. There's a lot of fruits that you shouldn't eat that you're not supposed to eat. If the fruit is not edible in its natural state, then you shouldn't eat it. If you got to alter it in any way, then you're not supposed to eat it. Simple as that. So it goes back to again making shit edible that's inedible, and making nasty shit taste delicious. That shit don't make no sense to me. I'm not into all of that. Is cane good to eat in its natural form? I mean, I've never had cane, so I don't know. I mean, if you like it, yeah, if you like it in its raw natural form, like chewing on sugar cane, I've never tried it though. I kind of want to. Yeah, grains are not for humans. Period. There's no grain that you can just pick and eat. I don't know who grains are for. I just know who grains are not for. Grains are not for me. And so I don't care who or what other species grains are for. Like that's none of my business. I just know they're not for me. So that's it. It's simple. I'm gonna have to try that G Rizme. Hey, hey, common sense. Yeah. Corn, like raw corn, is good as fuck. Raw corn is good as fuck. It's so like raw sweet corn is so good. It is so good. I love you. Welcome to the live. It has been a while. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah, Dr. Sabi, I mean, shit, he did his thing, but that he didn't know everything. And anything that you gotta denature, you gotta alter just so you can eat it. You're not supposed to be eating it. If you can't eat it in its raw natural state, it's not food. That's it. It's simple. So, people do what they want to do, but that's nature's law. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try some. I'm gonna have to try the cane. I'm gonna have to try it because the only place I've seen that had it was Whole Foods, and I don't know. I don't think I haven't seen it there in a while. I think next time I see it, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna buy like a stalk or whatever and try it. Yeah, say hey, you can't take nothing away from Sabi. He kind of I mean shit. He did, like I said, he did his thing. He did his thing, you know, and he did it at a high level. Salute to Sabi. I ain't no goddamn grains though. I don't give a fuck who say that we should. I'm not doing it. If I can't eat it in its raw natural state, then I'm not eating it. If I gotta make it taste good, I'm not eating it. If I gotta add a bunch of shit to it just so I could like it, I'm not. I don't want it. I don't want it. Like now, there's so many options. Like you don't have to do that. Too many options out here to be doing that. Yeah, I used to eat quinoa. Quinoa is a fruit, but again, it's one of them fruits that it's inedible. I used to eat chickpeas too. Chickpeas are a fruit too. But again, they're both inedible in their raw natural state. But I used to fuck some chickpeas and quinoa. Uh, I like transitioning. In my transition, that kept me from eating animals. And so I ate chickpeas and quinoa for a while. It kept me from eating animals, you know, and it had its place in my journey. But you know, as I've grown, like now, like where I'm at, I can't go back to that because I know too much now. But then, like the level I was at then, especially the level of truth I had, I could eat it and enjoy it. And it served its purpose. It helped keep me from going way off the deep end, you know, and running back to animals because you know the way they fix animals up, like all the shit they do to it, they make it really addictive. So yeah, the chickpeas and the quinoa came in clutch for me. Sugar cane is not a vegetable nor fruit. It's a what? So basically it's grass. It's in the grass family. Would I eat? Oh, I don't know. I don't know who you're talking to, G. If you're talking to me, you gotta put my name in the comment. 6 months, 99. Look at I love you. 6 months, 99.9% eating raw. Salute to you. One day at a time. I break it down smaller than that. One meal at a time. One meal at a time. You just focus on this meal here and just make this meal the best meal you can make it. And that's it. Nothing else matters in that moment. Just that meal. And then you go to the next meal, and then to the next meal. And you just strive to make each meal the best meal you can make it. If you just focus on one meal, you just focus on the meal you're eating, it'll be so much easier to treat your body right, eat just fruit or just food, give your body what it really needs. It makes it a lot easier when you chunk it down into really small pieces like that. But salute to you and congratulations. I know that's got to feel good. Would I eat honey? Never. Never. I have. I would never eat honey again. Okay, which healers do you look up to the most? I don't look up to any of them. Oh yeah, quinoa and chickpeas too. I got the same story. Quinoa and sea salt, and I dipped that shit in guacamole. Did it for you because I looked up Savy and I had killer acid reflux. See, your body will tell you. Your body will tell you, hey, stop listening to that motherfucker, man. You killing me. That's an interesting combo. Quinoa, sea salt in guacamole. And guacamole isn't just one thing either. So guacamole, depending on, you know, I don't know, you could have like 4, 5, 6 different ingredients in guacamole. So you're eating about what? About 10 things at a time. Yeah, when I used to eat it, the quinoa and the chickpeas. Well, no, I ain't even, I don't want to talk too much about that. because that's going in the wrong direction. And I don't want to trigger nobody, and I don't even like talking about the shit like in detail like that. But yeah, yeah, I know. It's a journey, man. It's a journey. We all at different places in our journey. You know, we gotta. I don't know. I feel like we need to just learn to accept we are where we are, and just enjoy where you are now, and stop wishing you were somewhere else. And just focus on growth. You know, just do what the truth tell you to do. As long as you do what the truth tell you to do, you're gonna keep growing. You will just keep growing. You only stop growing when you stop doing what the truth tell you to do. So that's all you gotta do. The amazing thing about eating just natural food is I'm eating less sometimes, but I have much more energy. Few fruits sometimes, and I can walk for hours and even run. Yeah, yeah, because like you're eating foods with nutrition. I mean, well, you're eating food now, and food is packed with nutrition. Like this bullshit satanic American diet, there's no nutrition in none of that shit. Like they strip it all, they strip all the nutrition, they cook all the nutrition out of it. They pasteurize it and all these different techniques they got, they destroy the nutrition. So it's just a bunch of empty calories. When you eating food, fruit, you don't have to eat as much. You don't have to eat nearly as much. And man, I mean, sheesh. Nothing compares. Nothing compares. Nothing on this planet compares to fruit. Nothing on this planet even comes close to eating fruit. There's nothing. Nothing. Do I like maple syrup? Like for what? I wouldn't just eat maple syrup. Like when I ate maple syrup, I put it on something. I never just would buy a bottle of maple syrup and just whoop, 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 whoop. I just eat like everything I mono eat. I just eat one thing at a time. That's how I eat. So I'm not adding anything to it. Like y'all seen me eating these. Like I'm not adding anything to them. I'm just peeling them and eating them. That's it. Everything I eat is like that. I would never just buy maple syrup and like what I'm gonna do with it. When I was eating bullshit, then I needed maple syrup. Especially when I was eating bullshit for breakfast. Then I needed maple syrup to make that shit taste good. I have no purpose. I have no purpose for maple syrup now. What's up, Ben 10? Welcome to the live. Today was my second day on the water fast. I was so weak at work today, so hungry. I was forced to eat rotten flesh. That's what that really is. And my sinusitis came back. I shuddered. Just eat fruit. I don't know what JRD means. But yeah, that water fast, man, I don't know, man. Like when you fast like that, you're supposed to rest. The whole purpose of fasting is to conserve energy so your body can use that energy to regenerate, right? And so, like if you did that at a retreat, they would just like have you laying in a bed. You're supposed to relax as much as possible when you do a fast like that. So, I mean, I've done them. I've done them like in the past and still worked. And I've done it, I want to say, for 5 days. And I worked in a factory and very physical job. And I made it through. Like I didn't have no issues. From what I remember, I don't remember having no issues. But that's, I mean, when you fast like that, you are supposed to rest though. And do I drink? I don't drink anything. I used to drink herbal teas a lot. Like I don't drink anything though. I don't drink water. I don't drink tea. I don't drink juice. I don't drink anything. Like I get it from the fruit. Like you've probably heard how they say, eat your water. I mean, that's kind of what I do. I eat my H3O2, which is supposed to be like the fourth phase of water. So I guess it's okay to say that I eat my water. So I don't like, there's no need to drink. Drinking is an addiction. If you really get into it, drinking is an addiction because it's something, when you eat fruit, you don't need, like fruits hydrate you. Eating fruits hydrates you. So there's no reason to drink anything. Right. So that's an awareness that, was revealed to me. And I just been walking in that truth. So like I posted on Facebook earlier today. I eat a lot of honeydew. Like I eat a lot of honeydew. And usually when I eat honeydew, it's because I'm thirsty. So I'll eat some water when I get thirsty. And honeydew, I think I'm about to go get some. I think I'm about to go get some honeydew before I lay it down. But yeah, that's what I do. I eat my water. I don't drink anything. So they was talking about earlier. I don't even know if they still here, but I think they gone, talking about how, I don't know, somebody supposedly died from clogged arteries because they didn't drink water. Well, we about to see. I ain't even worried about that. I ain't worried about that because water don't hydrate the body anyway. So, but yeah, did you continue sleeping on the floor? Yeah, I still sleep on the floor. I love it. Like I'm locked in now. Like I'm comfortable sleeping on the floor now. Like I'm locked in. Like, yeah, I'm good now. Like it took some time to get adjusted to it. But yeah, I sleep on the floor, no pillow. And yeah, I'm dialed in. Do I eat olives? I would love to try olive. I've never, because olives are fruits. I've never seen just, like the only olives I've ever seen are in the jars. And then, when they come in them jars, that liquid is not natural. So that liquid is some bullshit. I would love to just see olives just out, you know. I've never seen them like that. The only time I've seen olives, they're in a jar. So I'm not fucking with him like that. What's up, Q? Welcome to the live. And Honeydew is everything you just said. It is. Honeydew just became one of my favorites. The guy Mango dies from clots. He was a 30. C1. I don't know. That's gossip to me though, because you don't know that. You don't know if he was a 30-year fruitarian, do you? See, you don't know that. You just pass. That's gossip. You just passing along what you heard somebody else say, and how they know. You know what I'm saying? I don't get caught up into that. Motherfuckers lie too much. I don't know nothing about the dude. And that shit ain't got nothing to do with me. I know fruits don't clog arteries. I know that goddamn much. I don't know what the fuck he was eating. This is not gonna clog no arteries. Apples are not gonna clog arteries. Melons are not gonna clog arteries. Berries are not gonna clog arteries. Fruit, food is not gonna clog arteries. See, but you could eat cooked fruits and still be considered a fruitarian. There's a lot of ways to do fruitarianism. And I don't know. There's a lot of like people got their own versions of it. And people do all kind of shit. You know, you could be considered a fruitarian. Like, I'm about to read this to you. Well, I'm gonna say one definition of a fruitarian I've seen is a person who gets at least 80% of their calories or nutrition from fruits. So I'm not seeing that now, but that's a definition of fruitarianism that I've read before. Person who gets at least 80% of their nutrition from fruits. And so then what's the other 20%? I don't know. I don't give a fuck about what happened to him and what they're saying happened to him. I don't know what happened to him. I didn't even know the motherfucker. So that's none of my business. That has nothing to do with me. I'm gonna keep doing what I do and following my intuition and following the truth on the inside of me and letting that lead the way and fuck everything else. What's up, Sharika? Yeah, I'm not even saying allegedly. I'm saying that ain't none of my goddamn business. I don't want to hear the shit. You tell that shit to son. I don't want to hear it. I don't have nothing to say. No, it's not even a conversation with me. Like you can only talk about your experience. That's it. Yeah, like we don't even know what's going on with our own bodies. All you can talk about is you. You know, it's like with Xana Samsonova, the Russian chick. Everybody trying to say she died from eating fruit. Like I researched that story, and nobody knows what happened to her. Not even her mama. But what her mama said though, it didn't have nothing to do with fruit. But her mama didn't even know for sure what happened to her, the so-called cause of death. But people just like passing that shit around. What about this? What, you don't even know the fucking woman. Like, you didn't know her. You don't know. You just like, people just see some shit online. It said this about this person, and people just accept that shit as the truth and just run wild with it, start spreading that shit everywhere. You don't even know. Like, people don't even know. Never even seen the woman. They don't even know her fucking name. And they talking about how she died. So I stay away from, you gotta watch out for that shit, man. You gotta stay away from that gossip. All it is gossip. Like, people saying the same thing about Steve Jobs. Like, motherfucker, do you know Steve Jobs? Steve Jobs wasn't no fruitarian. You don't get pancreatic cancer from eating fruit. You get pancreatic cancer from eating animals. Fruit ain't linked to cancer. Fruit is not linked to any disease. So, yeah, I yeah, I did a fruit fast for 3 months in 2021 and literally saved my. How did it save your life, Joe? I never had that, G. Shanette, is that how you say that? Spanish lime? What's it taste like? There you go, common sense. Fruits clear arteries. Fruits clean arteries. They don't clog arteries. Animals clog arteries, though. The fats from animals clog arteries. Yep, yep. So we about to wrap that up because I'm ready to lay it down, man. I'm ready to lay it down. I'm ready to lay it down. It's light bright as fuck. Ah, that's so much better. It's sweet and citric at the same. Sweet and citric at the same. It's found mainly in the Caribbean. You suck on the seed. Very good fruit. Bro, if I ever see that here, I'm getting it. That sounds good. That sounds good. So you're in the Caribbean, in the Caribbean. Like, where are you in the Caribbean? What's up, Gabriel? Welcome to the live that I'm about to shut down in a few minutes, like real fast. Probably like 11:30. 11:30. So that'd be like 2.5 hours. Wait, Why did I say 225? I don't just. I think I might have started a little late. I'm 7 months pregnant. I miss eating only fruit. Why? Why'd you stop eating only fruit? Do you know that whenever I can get my hands on fresh fruits, my mind goes in a fasting mode? I don't understand that. You elaborate on that? Laura Laws, what's up, Laura? Welcome to the live that I'm about to close. I officially became a fruitarian on April 1st and have lost 7 pounds so far. Thanks, Kev. Your message is truthful, sensible, and inspiring. Well, thank you for your message, Laura, and congratulations to you. So you've been fruitarian almost a week. It'll be a week tomorrow. Matter of fact, I don't know what time zone you're on, but it's 11:28 here. So it'll be a week according to my time zone in 32 minutes. But that's amazing. 7 pounds so far in less than a week. You got to be feeling good about that. Hey, we gonna see how long this gonna go, but I'm gonna do the Monday night live. Like right now, I'm planning on doing it every Monday, same time every Monday at 9 o'clock. So you taking your motorcycle out, Christian? It snowed here today, man. Fucking snow. And tomorrow I think it's gonna be like 33, raining. It's gonna be raining like all week. It's gonna be cold all week. So no, I won't be riding this week. Saint Lucia, or is it Saint Lucia or Saint Lucia? Because I knew a girl named whose name was spelled just like that, and it was pronounced Lucia. But you're near Barbados. I've heard of Barbados. Oh, you're Eastern. Okay, so yeah. So 30 minutes. You'll have a weekend as a fruitarian. I am in Cleveland. Wait a minute. I don't even know if you was talking to me. So strike that. Salute, common sense. I'll see you next Monday. I ain't even, and that's not, yeah, I ain't even gonna respond to that, Erica. But I just found that to be a really interesting comment. Cause like, why would you stop eating food because you're pregnant? See, that's like you gotta know. See, like people want to eat fruit. People don't really understand why they're eating fruit or why they want to eat just fruit though. People don't really understand it. People don't really understand that fruit is food. And the rest of this bullshit that people eat is not food. People don't really understand that. That's the only reason you would stop eating food during a pregnancy. Like you can't feed your baby anything better than fruit. There's nothing better out there. And she's probably listening to these fucking quacks. Doctors are the third leading cause of death in America And they probably in her here telling her, you need to eat this, you need to eat this bullshit, you need to eat, these animals, you need to drink, these cows' bodily fluids, you need like milk, what they call milk. You need to drink milk from a cow, you need this, you need that. So your baby gets all the nutrients they need. And it's all complete total bullshit. The baby don't need none of that bullshit. That people don't understand, like you're poisoning your child. Because the flesh of animals is highly acidic and it's one of the lowest energies you can consume. Like you got to think everything we eat is energy. I was thinking about this earlier today. Everything we eat is energy. That's all we're eating is energy. And so the flesh of animals is probably the lowest energy you could eat. Vibrationally speaking, it's the lowest energy you can eat. It's linked to cancer, it's linked to heart disease, it's linked to diabetes, heart attack, strokes, dementia, liver disease. Why would you feed that to your baby? Because a quack said your baby needs protein or some bullshit. That's the only reason they tell people to eat animals. You got to know why you have to know why you're doing what you're doing. And a lot of people just don't know. If she really knew why she was eating fruit, she would still be eating fruit. She would refuse to feed her baby anything else. She would never do that. If she really knew why she was doing what she was doing, she really knew the truth about it. See, like people think animals is food. People think this satanic American diet bullshit. People think it's food. People think McDonald's serves food. People think Burger King serves food, and these pizza places and rest. They really believe that these places serve food, and they don't. Hospitals don't even serve food. You ever had to go in the hospital and you in one of their beds, they come and bring you with that tray. Ain't no food on that tray. That shit all toxic and poison. That shit is not food. Shit all dried up, dehydrating, look like doo-doo. That shit is not, they don't even feed you food in the hospital. How them motherfuckers gonna tell you how to eat? They're the third leading cause of death. That should clearly, without a doubt, let you know they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Period. Like how y'all the third leading cause of death in America? Heart disease, cancer, and then doctors. Y'all supposed to be the healthcare system. How the fuck y'all the third leading cause of death? I don't even know why people go to them. Like, you ain't telling me shit about my baby. Fuck y'all. I don't want to hear shit y'all got to say about nothing. I don't want to hear nothing about nothing. You can't tell me shit being the third leading cause of death in the whole fucking country. You got me fucked up. But yeah. Yeah, that's I don't know, like you gotta know. You gotta know. You gotta know. And that's what's gonna be tested. That's what's really tested on this journey is your knowing. Because believing and knowing are two totally different things. And if you just believe something, then when you're tested, you're gonna fucking crumble. If all you do is believe it, because you're gonna start questioning that shit. And beliefs don't stand under scrutiny. You gotta know. You gotta know. And where I'm at in my journey, I know. I know. That's why nothing else is an option for me to eat. I don't give a fuck. Like, it don't matter. There are no other options for me. And fruit is plenty. There's over 100, somewhere around 100,000 different types of fruits. That's more than I'll ever eat. That's way more than I'll ever eat. There's like 7,500 different types of apples. I've probably had maybe 20 out of more than 7,500. Fruit is more than enough. It's more than enough. But yeah, on that note, y'all, I'm about to y'all comment. I love reading y'all comments, man, and shit y'all be talking about in the comment in the chat. I love reading it. But yeah, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. It was great. You've been having what, cravings, Gabrielle? Is that what it was, cravings, or was it something else? Thank you, Her Inc. It's nice having you on the live. I don't remember seeing you before. Well, it was great having you. Come back next Monday. Every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's what I'm doing right now. I don't know how long it's going to last. I don't know how long it's going to last. I got a challenge going on. I ain't even tell y'all about it. I ain't even tell y'all about my challenge. But if you're on my email list, you can find out about it like that. That's my email going across the bottom of the screen. If you're not on my email list, you can get on my email list, find out about this challenge I got that's scheduled to start on the 14th of this month. It's a 5-day challenge. It's called Fruit Revival 1.0. It's 3 parts to this challenge. You got to pass the first one to go to the second and to go to the third. So there's Fruit Revival 1.0, Fruit Revival 2.0, which is 10 days, and then Fruit Revival 3.0, which is 30 days. So you got 5-day, 10-day, 30-day. That's scheduled to start. Well, 1.0 is scheduled to start April 14th. So if you want to know more about that, then get on my email list and just shoot me an email. I sent the email out today to everybody, explaining the challenge. So yeah. And on that note, y'all all have a great evening. I will talk to y'all soon.